See when I ride out, bumble.
It's Feedin.
One time.
Standard.
Baby. One time. It's got to be. Lego. Passing the prime. Them girls, them I come, them I feel alive.
Hello everyone, welcome to our mukbang.
Our mukbang.
Okay, so this is what we're working with. This is from Rockin' Toss Crab in Bowie, Maryland. They make really good seafood boils. So today we have the king crab. We have, okay, let's do our thumbnail. Let's get on our B Loves Life. Okay. Okay, so yes, we have this from Rockin' Toss Crab. We have corn, we have eggs, we have sausage, we have...
You name it.
Headless shrimp. And we added the boiled eggs, the lime, and the cucumber. Delinda added that. So today is the seafood mukbang boil in honor of my birthday today.
Birthday queen in
Yes.
the building.
Yes, and our wine glasses specifically say, happy birthday to my partner in wine. So we're gonna cheer. You're gonna cheer to that. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna bless the food. Okay.
Hey man.
Oh, we didn't pray out loud?
No.
Okay, that's private. Okay, let me pray then. Okay, let's go.
Let's dive into this. Oh my God. I didn't eat all day.
She didn't eat all day. I ate.
I love cucumber.
And the sauce we got is extra spicy garlic
Okay.
butter sauce.
And light seasoning.
Yeah, and light seasoning. We told them to go easy on the salt and obey.
Yeah.
Even though-
And that is really like tip number one. When you're getting your seafood, always tell them to customize it in terms of like the season, especially the obe, because if they put a lot, it's gonna be too salty. And sodium, you know what that does to the body.
Duplin.
Duplin.
I don't know if it's zooming in, but it's good. So today is a Q&A. So no one submitted any questions for Delinda.
Unfortunately, but never give up in life.
Except one person. So I'll read off the question.
And what's the question?
Okay, so the first question, what's the best product to use when taking your hair out of a protective style?
Definitely. You can use your detangler, but you must have like coconut oil because coconut oil helps to detangle especially if you have your braids in for maybe a month or two. When you put a coconut oil in, it helps to detangle the hair very nicely and leave the hair very moist.
Is that what you use on your hair?
I use that sometimes, but I go in with my detangler leave-in conditioner as well.
And what detangle leave-in conditioner do you use?
I use As I Am. It's really good, and it's As I Am co-wash. I can put that in the description box for you guys to see the info.
Typically for me, what I use, not that I was asked, but what I typically use is TGIN, Thank God I'm Natural, like leave-in conditioner. So I'll take my hair out, and before I get in the shower, if I want to detangle a bit, I'll just put that in my hair. I don't really do that often. Typically, if I take a protective style out, I'll try and detangle it as best as I can when it's dry. But if I feel like my hair is way too dry and it's ripping, then I will just get straight in the shower and detangle underneath some water.
Underneath the water.
Underneath the water.
Do you like section your hair first before going straight to the shower to detangle?
Typically, no, I don't.
Okay.
I usually separate in sections once I get in the shower because it's easier for me to manipulate. But if I'm just taking out a protective style, as I was a couple of weeks ago here on your channel, or last week here on your channel. Hi everyone, so today I will be taking out my 2-month-old crochet braids.
One by one. Them a stepping on me yard, them a enter, them be 2 by 2. Ooh, yeah.
Delinda had put As I Am naturally in for me. stylist recommended to detangle this. She says I should use As I Am Naturally. So that's what I'm gonna do. But typically I would have been working my way through it as I was taking it out, combing and detangling as much as possible as I was taking each cornrow and each braid out. But eventually I'm not gonna separate it into 4 sections until I get in the shower.
So As I Am, the one I used for you last week, was it helpful to detangle your hair?
It was.
Yeah, because the As I Am, it have coconut oil, so I think that's really helpful to moisturize your hair really well. Look, we both ate in the same. I didn't even see her eating the corn.
I really like the sausage. I finished most of it because we were trying to get everything started and I was getting so hungry. I literally don't have but 1 sausage left.
Look at this. And I also like the cucumber.
If you have any questions, by the way,
Feel free to email or DM.
but since no one asked any questions, I'm gonna ask the questions that she gets commonly asked. So the first question is, where did the name London's Beauty come from?
The name London's Beauty came from my daughter. Her name is London. I added the beauty to remind her how beautiful she is every single day. When you're eating a mukbang, try the sausage and potato. It tastes so good.
The king crab is on point. Lots of meat. What is your favorite hairstyle to do?
I think for now, I really love doing the fluffy twist.
Go low. Man, I tell him, me then go slow. Them a feeling on my vibe and see the girl them go down. Ooh wee, hot on the show now. Oh yeah, see the girls them go down.
And my second, I'll say Goddess Lags.
Ooh wee, and a bad man run the show.
Which kind of fluffy twist? Just any kind of fluffy twist?
Any kind of fluffy twist.
And a bad man run the show now.
And why do you like, why do you like doing that?
Because it's so soft when you do it compared to the Mali twist. The Mali twist, it hurts your hand so bad.
Oh, so it's a matter of personal preference on your hand.
Yeah, on my hand. So doing that is like, okay, I'm eating a cake but at the same time selling it.
Okay, so you like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and so next question, where did you learn how to do hair? I know you went to cosmetology school, you're licensed, but before, like, what got you into even doing hair? Did you learn how to braid in cosmetology school?
Nope. I used to teach my instructors. I started doing hair at the age of 9. Yes, at the age of 9, I was always passionate about hair. Get little girls, take their hair out weekends that I'm home, which is on Saturdays. Then I'll take the girls' hair out, wash it. Mind you, I didn't know how to do hair at all, but I always just like playing with people's hair. So later on, I think...
You said when you were 9?
Yeah, 9.
So whose hair were you doing at 9?
People's kids. Yeah, like the little kids in my neighborhood, I would just call them, use my lunch money, buy snacks for them and get them to sit down. Then their parents will be so mad at me taking off their kids' hair, and I'm not doing it, but I'm just playing with their hair, thinking that I'm doing it. But later when I start doing hair, then the parents will be like, okay, you learn on my daughter, so you gotta do this hair. So I was always passionate about doing hair. So it's a blessing to find your talents when you're younger, if you can, but never stop dreaming and always walk with your passion.
You will be like...
How do you break this again? Like this? Man, ouch.
Yeah, break it in half. Or use your scissors. That's another.
This is Mr. King.
That's the king crab. Yeah. And then when you do that, then you can cut inside.
Inside.
Yep. Like you're doing surgery.
You are pro.
I watch enough B Love's Life. I like B Love's Life. I watch her Mukbang, and it's so good. You gotta look at this way. Yeah, if they can see.
Look at it. This is the biggest crab I've ever seen.
Pretty big.
This is so good. You using the lime?
Mm-hmm. It was good. It helps to like.
Take the freshness out a little bit.
Yeah, and it helps with like the saltiness, like balancing it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't taste so salty. Are there any tips that you have for like maintaining hairstyles?
For protective style.
Mm-hmm. For protective styles?
Tip number 1. Some people always tell me they don't like using a bonnet or bonnet to go to bed. But I always tell people, for me personally, I cannot sleep without using my satin or hair bonnet to go to bed. A hair bonnet with a satin in it. Very important, ladies. If you can, that will help to preserve your hair looking fresh and neater. But if you cannot,
Why do you think people don't wear a bonnet though? Like what is the reason that they give you?
they're just like, they don't feel comfortable when they're sleeping. Yeah,
I've heard people say, like men say they don't think it's sexy.
it's sexy. Probably maybe they don't want to tell me that directly, but they just feel like they don't feel comfortable wearing a bonnet to go to bed. They just go to bed like that. But if you just go into bed like that, mind you, you're taking out, if you're doing a protective style, you came in your hair well moist. If you don't tie it, you go to bed. So in the morning, or maybe you every 2 days, use whatever oil that you can use to oil your scalp, and tie it maybe the minutes that you're not sleeping, if you choose not to wear the bonnet to go to bed. And tip number 2, when you're taking a shower, you can shower warm, but leave the door a little bit opened for the steam not to freeze up your hair. Yeah, those are my 2 tips. Our hair needs to be protected all the time.
Okay.
And
Before I go to any DMs that you've gotten, are there any questions that you get asked a lot that you want to address?
How long this hairstyle gonna last me? But I always tell people how long the hairstyle will last. I always tell people depending to the texture of your hair and how you preserve it, the maintenance. So if you go to bed without using your satin cover, you shower in the steam. If the hairstyle is supposed to last a month, but for you, you're not doing what you're supposed to do on your part, it might last less than a month.
So you think that your clients have to do their part if they want their hair to last?
Absolutely, because I can do it perfect, but when you leave my chair, I don't know what you're going to do at home. So you have to do your homework. It's just like a student when you're in classroom, they give you assignment. If you don't do it, the teacher is not going to give you grade because you didn't submit your assignment. So that's the same thing with your hairstyle.
So what's the assignment?
That's
wear a bonnet?
Wear a bonnet, tie it to go to bed. Once a week, you can oil your scalp.
Avoid a steamy situation.
Yeah, you can still shower with a hot water, but just open the door a little bit.
So no sauna at the gym?
Gym, when you get off the gym, you can do that. But when you come home, you
No, not the gym, the sauna. You know a sauna at the gym?
like the steam room. Yes, I will tell you no, because if you come out, your hair gonna be freezed out.
Frizzy.
But again, health is important than beauty, but beauty and health goes together. So you have to choose your battle.
Yeah. Of course, the gym is for your health. You can't avoid the gym. But sauna, I think, is just a perk. It's like something fun. Not fun to do, but it's
It
calming.
just help you calm.
Yeah, I don't think that you have to do it. But working out, you have to.
You have to. That's very important.
The only time I skip the gym when I have my hair done is when I have a press.
And also, I always have a questions for, especially for people that have active life, that exercise. How do I preserve my hair from smell? Tip number 1: when you come back from Zumba, when you come back from the gym or exercise, running or walking, whatever your lifestyle is, always just try to use the blow dryer to just like go through, not like super hard, but just a little bit. Because imagine if you go to bed without the hair fully dried and getting the sweat out, it's going to build up. In 30 days, you're going to start smelling the odor. But if you don't have access to blow dryer, you can use peppermint oil. That's really good for smell and odor.
So when you say run the blow dryer, do you mean like at your scalp?
Yeah, just at your scalp, like you just let it, like you don't really have to make it hard, but just anything that can help.
I think if you do that, then afterwards you should put peppermint oil in it too.
If you can.
If you can. Personally, I've tried to do it on cool air after the gym. It takes too long. My hair is really thick and I don't have the time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I just prefer to just put peppermint oil in it and call it a day.
And call it a day. Yeah. Because we can't stop being healthy to be like, oh, my hair. No, both. So you have to just balance what works for you best.
Personally, I don't press my hair often, but the time I do, I definitely don't go to the gym because I pay good money for that press and I'm going to wear it.
You surely do.
I had a good hairstylist press my hair. I'll put her information.
Yeah, she was really good.
She was really good. She pressed my hair. She specializes in natural hair. She's located, I think, in Woodmore Town Center.
Is it Lanham?
Yes, Lanham. She's in Lanham, and she pressed my hair. I'll put her information across the screen.
She is really good.
By the way, Delinda's been doing my hair for like 12 years.
Wow. Wow. It feels like yesterday. And I did her big chop.
She did my big chop for me. She cut my hair for me. I had grown my hair out a little bit. It was pretty short. If I can find a picture, I'll insert it. But she did my big chop for me in 2009. And now that's like 10 years later. But even before my big chop, she was actually doing my hair for me. She was relaxing my hair for me. I'd go between her and another stylist because if she was
busy
or pregnant,
making those babies,
I would go to someone else. But she would relax my hair. She would press my hair. She would wash my hair in the salon and everything. And then she big chopped my hair. Me and some other few natural clients helped her kind of
build my clientele.
Well, I was going to say help you with like natural hair because you didn't really do natural hair before. You did only like relaxers and weaves. So we help you to kind of like get familiar with natural hair because you weren't having a lot of natural hair clients, but now you do. Yeah. Times have changed, right?
Because everybody's becoming natural. Like
everybody's natural.
99%
of your customers, your clients?
Of my client, they're natural. Wow. But I learned a lot through her, like what she said earlier, because for 12 years, she was like my Barbie doll.
Guinea pig is what I call it.
Guinea pig, yeah.
And I enjoy it.
I learned so much about 4C hair because her hair is not like you know, some kind of natural hair that is mixed, but hers is like really 4C, very beautiful, thick. So that really challenged me every single day dealing with her hair. Then when I get to other hair texture, like, oh wow, there are different types of texture of hair for natural hair.
In cosmetology school, you guys mostly did like what kind of hair?
Oh, the Becky's.
You better call Becky with the good hair.
Sorry to say that.
So in cosmetology school, you did white people's hair?
Yeah, white people's hair the most. And work on like the mannequins. The mannequins. Yeah. They're not like our 4C hair, but now I'm seeing a lot of that on Amazon that they have like the 4C hair mannequins. But my days when I went to cosmetology school, that was like 06, 07. We didn't have that. We didn't have that option to work on a 4C hair, so was just working on those mannequin with the silk hair.
Can I borrow a napkin, please? I'm like done. Oh, I didn't need all. This was so silly. You know that one. She has given me access to her DMs to read to her some questions that people have said why she stuffs her face.
Boy, my DM poppin'.
So let's see what's cooking.
It go down in the DM.
Okay, so the last DM you got.
You didn't eat any egg?
I ate one. Oh. Yeah, I ate one. This person asks, she wanted to know how many bundles are required for a touch-up for the fluffy twist hair.
For me personally, for touch-up, I always use half bundle, but depending to how much hair that you're gonna take out for your retouch.
You don't use a lot to begin with. You don't even use more
I
than 2 packs.
I only use 2 packs for the actual installment.
Even less than that.
Less than
technically.
that, technically.
You use about a pack and a half.
Yeah.
Hello, a friend of mine forwarded your Instagram information to me. You did her braiders and knotless braids. I was wondering where you were located and how much you charge.
I'm located in Bowie, Maryland, and all my prices are listed on my Stylesy page.
Hey, I'm looking to book with you. Do you? Why are you laughing? What's so funny?
No, the way you just started. Hey. Okay. But that's their words.
Okay, so hey, I'm looking to book with you. Do you braid short hair?
Definitely yes, but I always require clients to send me pictures of their hair or consultation over the phone or FaceTime.
So you do FaceTime consultation?
Yes. Why are you looking at me? Stop it.
This is news to me, y'all. This is news to me. I knew you did on the phone consultation or in person too.
In person. Okay, actually.
FaceTime
Let me
is
take
good,
that.
though.
Let me
This
take
is
that.
29.
You can either come in or you can do FaceTime
So have you
consultation.
actually done FaceTime consultation?
No.
Okay, but you do.
I
She
offer.
does offer FaceTime consultation. So send a picture if you are not sure about how
long
your
your
length
hair
is. Yeah, send her a picture by email.
By email.
Hello, I would like to book an appointment. The earliest I can come is 10.
10 a.m.
Because you open at 10.
Yeah.
So her hours are on Stylesy.
Yeah, 10 to
10 to
5:30.
5:30. Yeah.
And I do not work on Sundays and Tuesdays.
So the next question is, hey, I love your work. I've been looking for someone that does the twist. Before scheduling an appointment, I wanted to find out, can you camouflage or cover a bald spot?
I would say yes, but however, I would love to do consultation to see where the bald spot is because I don't want to give you a false hope.
Good evening. I was looking to book with you, but I noticed that you were booked on Stylesy. Do you have a wait list in case someone cancels or reschedules before then?
Yes, I have a waiting list on Stylesy. I
Okay.
check it every Tuesday.
Okay, so if you want to book and there's a waiting list, just check back.
Check back.
People cancel often, don't they?
Yes, they cancel like every day pretty much.
So there's a chance the spot can open up. So it's just best to check. Hi, I really love your hairstyles, the fluffy twists. Do you crochet them? Do you crochet fluffy twists?
No, I only braid and twist.
A lot of your DMs, honestly, are where are you located. FYI, her location is in the bio of her Instagram.
Yeah, Bowie, Maryland.
Yeah, and it's also in her YouTube info. So she's in Bowie, Maryland. Hi, I just came across your work of those Janae Aiko braids, and I love it. I want to reserve a appointment on your Stylesy, but first I was wondering what's your cancellation reschedule policy, just in case since that's so far away.
Cancellation reschedule policy, it should be at least 72 hours to cancel and you can reschedule because now like Stylesy, I think they added a new upgrade. When you cancel, if you want to reschedule, it won't even show it on my end like you cancel, it will only show like reschedule. So I think that's a really good option. And people always ask me, are you really fully booked? Yes. If you go online, you see it's grayed out. That means I'm completely booked. My calendar is not closed. It's open 24 hours. I'm so full.
Yeah, I'm full too. I don't feel like lifting mine, but
I can help.
it's there.
You're welcome to have a Thanksgiving dinner with us. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. If there's any video that you want to see from this channel, please comment down below. Thank you for
Check it out.
watching. God bless. And happy birthday, Sissy.
Happy birthday to me. Thanking God for another year.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Look, I actually ate. Look at my tummy.
Tired. I'm more tired more so from the wine than anything. I don't even think it's the food, it's the wine. This is some good wine, though.